Jack's Tech Talks.
Passionate about technology.
YouTuber, geek, tech head, internet personality.
Here you will find a variety of podcasts talking about the coolest products on the planet.
From the newest smartphone to surprising gadgets and technology you never knew existed. It's all here on Jack's Tech Talks.
Well, we're going to be talking about DJI Mics today because that's what you got, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I remember that coming in from the Surrey Heath show, and they said, like, Oli's booked in. I went, why hasn't he booked in for £500? Because he can have £500. That's what everyone was getting, and you put a specific price in. And I kind of like, oh, I know what he wants to get now.
Yeah, well, I wanted to not take the mic. This is what I need, so this is what I'm going to apply for.
yeah, and they're really good because I currently use myself. I've upgraded from the Rogue to the DJI Mics, purely because I know the Rogues do twin mics now, but there's lots of little things that they've got which is good, but the DJI is better. So you got the battery charging case.
Yeah, that's so handy, isn't it?
Go all day long.
Yeah.
The magnetic's really strong. Not very good on thick jumpers though, but t-shirts perfect. You know, and they're smaller than the Rogues. And onboard recording.
Yep.
I love that. And I think some of the features is when you turn the recording on, you can do it remotely through the receiver. Also, as a feature, you can actually just, when it comes out the pack, they just start on recording. Absolutely brilliant.
I've been so impressed with them. I really like, you can use your phone, your DSLR, and plug it in and go, and it's got
an audio device for everything. Audio device adding to your Zoom sessions if people were still doing that, or Teams.
Not tried that one yet, but
and also I find it quite nice. I can hide them as well. So when people look at the video, they're going like, "Where's the microphone? It's so good." And it works with lav mics, so you can have it as a mic pack. I find the only thing I find on the downfall side is like when we're in an event. So the home renovation show was one of our biggest events this year, and there's so many people around. And what people don't realise, they bring their mobile phones in, and all those phones are looking for Bluetooth devices to connect to or Wi-Fi to connect to. So they're broadcasting all the time. And we found out on the DJI microphones, because they record into your device as well. I found out to do onboard recording because every now and again I get a big kind of pitch sound popping up, and I think, that's too much interference. I thought it was my cable to start with, and start realising, no, that's because it's too much interference.
I think you noticed that with mine, didn't you?
Yeah, because I said to you straight away, like saying, do onboard recording just in case you're in those large areas. Sometimes I get that from the old mic, the roads we used to use up in when we do the Cammy Car Show as well. It's just because everyone's kind of consolidating in one area. Everyone's trying to take pictures and video and TikTok. It's got so much going on, so much traffic out there. But no. So how are you getting on them so far?
Yeah, they're so simple to use, and I'm not a techie, and I just need plug in and go. You don't need to download any app or anything like that. It literally, you plug it in and go, and the quality is just so good. And when you're making videos or whatever, like audio is so important. I think it's more important than lighting. I'm going to say that right now because you can use natural light.
No, that's true, because it used to be very much like good quality video to start with, and audio didn't have to be fantastic. Then it kind of changed trends, going, you've got to have really good audio. It doesn't matter if your video sucks, kind of thing. Yeah. And now it's kind of balanced now. So as long as you've got reason you can see and the audio is really good, then it's brilliant. I mean, it's up my stuff anyway a lot.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And I quite like sometimes I hold them. And that is just as like people are like, what's that? Like, and just creates a bit of like, grabs people's attention. So you can use them like that. I've seen another person that I follow, an influencer, and he does it with his the wireless road mic. It's like, I can do it the same with the DJI ones.
I've seen some of the YouTubers using the lav mics. That looks really pathetic, because it's like tiny. It's like, there you go, look. Like, I think somebody here does that as well. He was in I think when he was over at the council place, he was interviewing Sarah and Mike. So he had the little lav mic.
Oh yeah, passing it around.
I'm a YouTuber, trending now.
It grabs people's attention though, so why not?
And it's brilliant. You don't have to use a receiver as well. You can just have them independently recording and just go for it.
So, I've been very impressed. And I first of all, my friend was using it. I was like, oh my gosh, what are these? And then he showed how easy it was. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get some of these. And I don't have the money, but heard about this grant, thought I'd go for it. Jack, you helped out with that. Really appreciate it.
I didn't have any help in it, honestly.
No.
No, I just remember it coming in. I thought, okay. And then they actually questioned it and kind of said, What was he use that for? I suppose it's Youth for Christ, you know, so he does a lot of fun YouTube videos for them as well. So he does like a Monday good feel kind of thing. And then he does fun things as well, keeps all the kids entertained. You know, he's at my local school, he's helped my kids out in the past as well. So it's great, and that sold him. Yeah. Okay, you can have it.
Good. That's good. That's what we like to hear.
That voice of the, don't say anything to you, you know. But they're really good. I think they're doing single packs now, so you got the double ones for you.
Yeah,
two, charging case.
Yeah, which I think it's better to get two.
One,
because you want to do an interview or whatever. Then you got a few people on.
Well, I'm going to be buying a second one because I've got more presenters now. So when we're out in events, I need 4 now.
Right. Okay.
Or sometimes I get caught out when people say, "Oh, I brought my friend along to interview," and you're like, "Oh, only got 2 mics because I share one of them."
Yeah. Did you ever consider doing like boom mics or anything like that?
Yes, I brought boom mics. One thing I don't like about the mics on the cameras themselves is they look straight at you, so it's great so long as you're in front of the camera and it's pointing in the right direction. But it does pick all the background noise behind you. I like the wireless microphones or the lav mics if you've got a lav mic, because you're using your chest as kind of like blocking the sound behind you. So if you're in an event or you got noise people behind you, you kind of use that as a sound barrier kind of thing, so it gets you. And obviously a lav mic's meant to be roughly about 2 inches from the chin. Because I noticed when we've done interviews, we've had them on the left or the right, and then when I'm videoing, I'm going, oh, they keep looking on the right, it's the opposite way, so you kind of lose a little bit of audio. So it's easier just kind of middle. That's kind of where I kind of put it. But then women find it's hard on women because they wear these kind of low cut tops and you think middle's too low down. But yeah, I kind of always picture somewhere or say to somebody that when you come for an interview, just wear like a tight t-shirt or a shirt or something we can pin a bit more closer and stuff. I like hiding it. That's the issues I have with where do we hide on a person's dress. You know, it's quite difficult.
And it doesn't come out muffled or anything like that, because I've not done the hiding yet, but
yeah, because a lot of I put it behind the t-shirt, so that also helps with if you're outside wind as well. I know they come with the wind muff bits on there.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
I know they're better than the Rogue ones because they actually clip in. The Rogue ones just sit on, and you can easily brush them off, right. Or the wind blows them off. But no, I love the quality. Boom mics, again, it always gets background noise, and I can't always get them right. And they come with batteries, and halfway through they flat out, or you got to have phantom power on them. Sometimes I find phantom power does interfere with the actual audio signal as well. Like all the equipment we've got here today on the microphones, they're not phantom powered run. We had sub microphones to start with, but because we're running down the cable and you also got your audio cable going back as well, we got interference on the cable itself. So as I upgraded to these ones, turned off the phantom power, now I don't get no audio interference. And I think it does help out decent cables as well. Right. You know, so these are braided because we're folding them in and out all the time. They can easily break and stuff. But I know they've brought out a new gadget. I think it's on start at the moment, which is 4 wireless microphones and a little container. You take it off, a little square cue comes out, and it's like it's kind of the next level of podcasting. So everyone will wear wireless microphones, so you can just chat around a table with them just pinned on you in the middle that records everything and then it sends it to the clouds. But it's not cheap. It's like $2,500. I thought I'd buy another set of DJI microphones for that price. Or 4 of them. Yeah. and you can do the same with, again, the DJI microphone, do exactly the same as that pod's doing. That pod's always doing is taking the audio, sending it to the cloud. I don't really want it sent to the cloud because I can go home and edit it anyway. Yeah. But it's not doing like the DJI microphones. You just do independent recording. I think you just plug them in USB-C, download the recording. It does it in WAV, isn't it? WAV, high quality. Job done, and that's like saving a lot more cheap. It's not much more cheaper. Yeah. So don't buy the Kickstarter.
No, don't go DJI. DJI, and it's quite surprising because DJI are known for their drones and all that stuff, and I think they surprised everyone with how good their mics are. Yeah, because it wasn't really there.
I've known them always as a drone company, and then they've gone really heavy into film. So they're doing all the big Ronin rigs for the DJI, the DSLR cameras, the red cameras and stuff. Now they start producing their own cameras now. So they've got I think it's Ronin 4D. So it's the camera and gimbal all built into one. So it's an 8K and a 6K version camera. Wow. And that's really good. That's what my buy list. Yeah, definitely. And then they started to produce the microphones. If they're in cameras, why not audio? You know, and this is their first attempt, and I think they've done a really good job with it.
I think they have. I think they've really thought about it. Particularly the battery pack. Like that is the charging pack that it comes with.
Because I'm out all day, so back in the pack. Next job I do, it's kind of ready to roll. No worry about recharging. The Rogue wasn't too bad. I could go for a whole week without recharging those. But I did find after a while they did deteriorate a little while. But these seem to be really solid.
Yeah. Oh, one issue that I found.
Yeah.
So I was making a TikTok, and then I filmed clips, put it into TikTok, and then on TikTok you can do audio over the top. And I thought, well, I'll use the DJI Mic to do that. So I plugged it in, all worked, but I couldn't hear the noise, as in the audio from the clips, whilst recording the TikTok on the audio over.
That's one fault of the camera or the phone, because when you plug it in, it acts as an audio resource.
Yeah.
So if you can't hear anything, it turns it off. Yeah. I've noticed that when I record it, and then Tammy says to me, "Can we play that back?" So I have to unplug it. Yeah. Yeah, because otherwise it's headphones.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice. That'd be interesting, actually. I never thought about it, because the receiver has built-in headphones.
Oh, yeah.
So have you tried plugging the headphones? Because I haven't done that.
Oh, okay.
Plug the headphones into it, play it back.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because that's probably what it's done. It's using the...
It's using that as the...
Yeah, if it maps the mic, it's got to map the headphones. I'm going to try that.
Okay.
I never thought about that, actually.
I knew, speaking to you, Jack, you'd find some kind of like, oh, wait, if you tried this, you do that.
Have you done any live streams with it?
No live streams yet. No live streams. That's
the thing I always sucked on, was the audio. Because I think, I've got to do a live stream. I've got to go back to a normal camera to do the live streams. I use the GoPros. Now, the GoPro used to do live streaming directly to Facebook. You can map it in there for your phone, away you go. Then somebody in GoPro decided, we'll change that feature, so you have to subscribe to our subscription fee, and you can have it.
Right.
Oh my God. So you can only do live streaming to your own personal page, but not to a business page you got attached. So I've got to go back to my camera. I've got no decent audio on it. I've tried those cables and all sorts. And the iPhones can be really funny with some of the adapters. And it has been funny with the Rogue adapter. You can buy the Rogue adapter, plugs in the bottom. And that kind of didn't work either. But when this DJI came, I was like, this is the next level. I go next level live streaming. Yeah. And it works well.
Yeah. Oh,
really good.
I used to do quite a few live streams in lockdown days. Yeah. And tried, I think I wish I had the DJI mics then, because they would have just improved the quality so much.
So how are you still doing your Mondays?
Yeah, we got Monday Challenge. So that's with one of my friends, a guy called Stephen, who's another local youth worker like myself. We do silly challenge videos, brighten up people's day. We have a tagline: Mondays are a challenge. Oh no, wait, what is the tagline? I've been doing it for years and I still can't remember. We hope this video has brightened up your day. Mondays are a challenge, and we hope this video brings you a smile. Something on the lines of that. And then, on Thursdays we have faith videos as well. But I also do like TikToks and other stuff as well. And it's quite
how many
cool.
followers on TikTok at the moment?
We're near to 5,000, I think, at the moment.
I thought you were going to say 500 then, when your face looked. And you go, 5,000? Wow. That's good.
Oh, that's very kind. Very kind. Yeah, we're over 1,000 on Instagram. Yeah, 5,000 on TikTok. And then our Facebook finally got to 1,000 as well, actually. Okay. That was like 200 likes or whatever it is for a page. And then with the shorts, some of them have gone semi-viral. People have liked our page now more, which is pretty cool.
I can't work shorts out, because Tammy did a thing at my Froro in Camberley, where it's just pronouncing their tagline they've got, which is written up on the wall. So it's literally 10 seconds of doing that. So put it up there. Within the space of, I reckon, half an hour, shorts went to 3.7 thousand views. Wow. And it just that's just really weird. And then another time I was watching Back to the Future. I've got one of those new Samsung over projectors now, and I can watch it in 100-inch on my wall. I literally painted my wall dark grey, taken my old TV down that's in the bedroom now, cinema on there. I've got the Alexa speaker, which gives you that nice surround sound going. And I'm watching Back to the Future, and I thought, I'm going to do a quick snippet on shorts. Guess what film this is? And put it on the iconic bit, and people are going to guess. Again, that shot, literally in 10 minutes, it shot to 1.7 thousand views. Yeah. And then other videos I do, it just goes 100. Yeah. 200. Yeah. 5.
It's like mine. It's like mine. But if you you make a minute video or anything lower than that, stick it on YouTube Shorts, you stick it on Instagram Reels, stick it on TikTok, one of them is going to push it out. Yeah. Which is really strange.
And I think the biggest thing as well, if you want to get to like an influence level, it's like you've got to really give up your time. Because I think a lot of them post daily, hourly, and to get that time, I think I ain't got the time for that. No, just like mental. Or finding something may trend. My son was saying about maybe mix it with some of the trending music. I've done that. Still 10.
Yeah. the algorithm's so hard to to judge sometimes.
Yeah,
Because
really
you
is.
spend a long time on a great video.
Yeah.
You know, subtitles, background music, all that stuff, 10 views. And then you do one that took 10 seconds to film, 100,000 views or something like that. It's like, it's mad. Like, why?
Well, my tech channel, basically, it's been running for like 2 years. So I'm almost coming up to like 5,000 subscribers. Make a little bit of money. So it's not mega money, but it's a little bit anyway. Pays for the mobile phone. That's good. But I find mine trends later than like currently. So I'll put a video up, I might end up putting 10 more up, and then say 6 months later they all start going in the thousands. So mine's kind of like an early burner kind of thing, you know. Burns later, not current.
Yes,
I think there's quite a lot of like too much videos out there that people are finding. It's like needle and haystack, isn't it, really? Trying to fine tune and trying to find those keywords, what people are going to find you on. It's again, that's a challenge. You kind of need like give up your life for it. That's probably why the vloggers do really well. So what's next for you then?
Oh, what's next? So it's been really cool. I was teaching a lesson on anti-bullying. So we have an anti-bullying course that we run. It's a 6-week course supporting a holistic approach to helping young people. And I always try and get content ideas from young people, and bullying is quite an obvious one. Okay, what do I do if I'm getting verbally bullied? Okay, right, these are your options, these are the stuff that you can do. So I've made a couple of videos on bullying specifically, and then I showed them in my lesson, and then the teacher said, this is great, I'd love to push this out to parents. So then they got the links. I made sure it was on YouTube as well, because sometimes they're like, well, TikTok, I'm not too sure about that, but we'll push them both. And they've really, really liked it. And then one of the teachers has sent me an email recently and said, Ollie, these are great. I've got a list of topics that I'd love for you to cover. And so she's given me a list of like loads of different things. And so, just trying to get through that list. And she's one of the wellbeing support staff at King's. So, you know, she's around young people all the time, hearing their problems, and wants these videos because, you know, you can give advice and you do all that stuff, but these videos, they can be pushed out more and can be watched over and over again, encourage people to save them so they can look back at them as well. So,
a lot of youngsters are like in tune on the social media. That's kind of where the platform is, isn't it? And you're kind of producing learning videos for them. So you're looking at expanding what you do as well. So just cover a bit what you kind of do. So I know you do the bit on the church, you do the school bits. So we are a Christian youth work charity. We are based we mainly work in local secondary schools, and we do a variety of different schools work, from like taking RE lessons and assemblies. We do lots of pastoral support, so one-to-one mentoring. We have an anger management program, an anti-bullying course, self-esteem course, and then we also have like lunch clubs as well. We're very blessed that we have our own youth room at King's International, and we have students come in there every day, come and eat their lunch, safe place to hang out. No talk about faith, you just come and eat your lunch and chat and feel safe. So we do that stuff. We also do residentials, and we run a youth service called The Point as well. And then we do work with local churches and partner with them and run stuff together and support local youth workers, and try and bring people together. And we're hoping to employ a new member of staff who'll be getting involved with the school's work with me, and then also going into 2 churches that have a heart for young people but don't have the funds to employ someone. So our hope is that we'll go, right, we've got this youth worker full time, they've given us a little bit of money towards it, and we're paying the rest, and here you go, and they'll do some youth clubs and youth work and youth groups, and that's really good,
that type of stuff. So so we've actually got an interview tomorrow for someone, and hopefully it'll go well.
And get on with you as well. That's the important bit, isn't it? Did you get any kids coming in and saying, Ollie, I'm stuck with my TikTok, can you give me a hand with it, you know?
No, they're native to TikTok. They know exactly what they're doing.
They probably say he's doing it all wrong.
They help me out.
So obviously new microphone now. So what do you film on at the moment?
So I've got a Canon DSLR. It's a very basic camera. I can't even remember that. It was got it off Amazon, and then the lens came with it as well. I can't remember actually what the lens is, like 25 to 45 mil. I don't know if that's standard. I had a DSLR and kind of gave that up before. I like the quick like autofocus. It's really done. I like something. It's one lens for all kind of thing. Well, I did quite a few weddings. It's like carrying all these different lenses around.
God,
Yeah.
interchange them. And I've seen photographers now, they carry 3 cameras with a lens already on it, just
I know,
quick get out there.
I've seen that.
So any kind of tech coming up now you want to sort of replace stuff with? Or something you're keeping an eye on?
I think to be honest, I'm pretty happy with things at the moment. The room that I do some of my videos is in our youth room, and it's got loads of windows, so natural light is brilliant. The other day, because in the winter it's harder to film because it gets dark sooner, and I can't always film during the school day because I have young people like walk past the window and stuff, and I get a bit embarrassed if they're looking at me or whatever. And so just getting some lights as well. So we got some softbox lights, but it'd be nice to. I've only just recently been playing around with them, so it might be good to get some other lights as well.
When you said that, I was kind of thinking I could see the kids outside doing a little TikTok. Look, he's been silly again. So you're probably trending somewhere else.
They shouldn't be on their phones during school.
There you go, you've been told now.
Yeah, that's right.
But no, thanks very much for coming for this podcast and give me an update on the bits, and we'll do some more stuff for you in the coming up in the future as well.
Yeah.
Any tech you get changed, give me a shout. We'll get you back on there talking stuff.
Yeah, thank you, Jack.
And I'll get you to play with that sometime soon as well.
Oh yeah.
You have to invite us in. Actually, we're coming and do a chat with you and your colleague.
Yeah,
because we keep saying asking, we're getting him on.
I know. Yeah,
he's funny. You're both funny together, actually.
We need to get that date in the diary.
Oh, definitely. But thank you very much.
That's right. No problem.
Here at SMJ Media Group, we are a non-profit company providing fun, free content for local businesses. If you like our content and would like to support us, please visit buymeacoffee.com/SMJ Media Group and buy us a coffee.